It's here, guys. It's finally here, guys. The first personalized self help book for you and me. But how is it personalized and how is it a self help book? I'll show you and I'll tell you right now in How to Intention Journal. Hey. Most self help books require you to buy them, read them, and put them into progress if you're lucky enough that life doesn't get in the way. Whilst new self help books are only bought because people are seeking for guidance and a space to reflect. So this one becomes personal on the first page in the index because the one starts at March and the other starts at May because not everyone starts at the same pace. Instead of grasping to the Gregorian calendar from January to December with its yearly resolutions, I found more balance and peace in the astrological calendar, which gives you space for monthly intentions. So every month is guided by a different life subject or topic of life, which you can dive deeper in and tackle in. And instead of filling your life with days, we have space to fill the days with life. Because Mondays have something to do with the moon and Sundays something to do with the sun, but still we're cleaning on Saturdays. I'll tell you more about that after we've seen the part for the monthly intentions, because every month is a new focus, and the more you focus, the easier it's to work towards your goals, towards your plans, towards who you need to be and where you want to be in it. Either way, every month we're welcomed with a happy new month. And we can see the topics of the month, the theme of the month, and we have space for our own main focus and big upcoming events and our expected expenses, because we like to have all the subjects of life under control. Lekker Nederlands, ja? Either way, we have to turn every page of a new week to reflect, because you can't be here and there at the same time. In order to reflect, you need to turn a page. So that's nice, but not everything is about control as much as about being prepared. If you know you're going to get yelled at a certain place or something, you can prepare yourself by smelling nice. People find it hard to be mean to people who smell nice. Preparation is key. So that's what we have space for with the normal calendar and stuff. And we also have space for goals, because we can keep an idea in our head, but as long as it's in our head, it's just an idea. If you write them down, it becomes a goal, and then we can make a plan, a strategy to work towards that goal to really reach it. So on Saturdays we clean, because Saturdays are Saturn days, which have to do with discipline and time. You have to be disciplined in order to make a new habit a routine, but give it a time. I'd say around 60 days to incorporate in your life and to become that new routine. So we have space for the habits. And like I said, everyone at his own pace. So maybe you would like to start your habits at the Monday. You could check them off every Monday and start at the Monday. Maybe you would like to start every Friday and you can start at the Friday and start checking off like that. It seems easy to start making a meal plan when you look online and how inspired everyone is. But I remember someone said a few years ago, I never realized how hard it is to come up with a new meal every day until I became a mother. And instead of getting trapped by the same fall, I thought, what is there in nature which I could follow every week to make a meal plan? And the moon makes quite a hard aspect every week. And I thought, let me just dip on that and follow those. If you like a little bit more information about moon phases or the female cycle, I have guides of those on Instagram. And I also have this free cheat sheet available if you'd like to incorporate astrology, because yeah, these are just main things in here. It's more about reflecting for yourself and incorporating a little bit of the celestial bodies. Like my mama says, it's not must. So it's not must to incorporate astrology, believe in astrology, but it's just a philosophy, eh? It's just a philosophy. Tranquilo. Alsjeblieft. So if you have a meal plan, if you know I want to eat this every week, blah blah blah, this whole week, you can make yourself a grocery list, which you will not, which you will stick to instead of splurging here and there and stuff. And instead of splurging, you can keep tax on your weekly expenses under needs. And at the end of the month, you can gather your whole expenses of the week and see, oh, I'm actually quite, yeah, I'm not stingy, but you know what I mean. I'm quite a stingy person, or capitalism is really, really happy with you. It doesn't matter. Either way, the most happy part I have, the part that I made very playful and stuff. Every week we have space for the affirmation spells of the week, whatever you want to call them. And those are inspired by the weekdays. Like I said, Monday's a moon day, Tuesday's a Mars day, Wednesday's a Mercury day and stuff. But you can see them fake guides, prompts on the pages and the kind of main reflections. But I like the monthly reflections a lot because here you can see the real expenses, and then again with some fake prompts like what did you spend on your house, your savings for leisure, unexpected costs and stuff. But you can also always make your own. And I like the check off box thingy where I can see how were my emotions, how was my cleanliness, how were my relations, have I gotten enough fresh air, was my integrity on point, and some notes and points of adjustment. And if you have this every month for yourself, imagine where you could be in a year. Like I said, these are available every month for the upcoming 12 months, and I'm making them for myself anyway. And I think it's helping me on my way to my life purpose, which is start an intentional, righteous community with people who love a lot. But I like to do it from a distance. Either way, it's not so much about believing in yourself, eh? It's about knowing yourself, knowing you, what you're capable of, and what you are meant to do. And I really hope this makes it a lot easier for you because I've been doing this for 2 months and I'm already so much happier with where I'm going. And if I reached you, it says a lot because I'm not really a reachable person and I'm working to being more reachable. Look at us go. Look at us go. Kijk ons gaan, lieverd. Ik ben zo trots op ons. Hey, you are so capable and you are in staat to go to places, and I cannot wait to see you there. Take care.